What is up, everybody? Just gotta address the set here and look a little bit better. And oh goodness, whiny. Oh, I hear ya. I hear ya. Your hurt. Your cries are very much so heard. Yes, I hear. So, you gotta grab a couple more bots to dress the set here. So, what's the matter? What's the matter, whiny two-face? Oh. People still aren't here yet. That's fine. I'm not worried. More not upset. But it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. People still need a chance to show up, so. Anywho, how's it all going, people? So. Anywho, I have a cat who's trying to take a monster shit over here. At least to my knowledge, that's what he's doing. I don't know. But that could be what he's doing. I don't know. So, anywho, welcome to the live stream. Today we're going to be unboxing Legacy United G1 Universe Quake, Heater, and Tip Top. Now, this is my first Target Master, so I haven't really done anything with these yet. And when I say it's my first Target Master, I mean it's like the first Target Master I've purchased from this Legacy line and subsequent lines. I just don't care. I never cared for the Target Masters. To me, they just never made sense. Will you stop using your toilet? Sorry, I have a kitty cat who... Yeah, no, we took the shit. Oh. Whew. Stinks. Jeez Louise. Wow. Hello. Welcome, people. I left the comments open for everybody to leave a comment if they want to, so. Holy cow. Alrighty. So, there we go. Quake. Pop that out of this box real quick. Anywho, we have the instructions right here. So, just gonna take that, stick that right there. I see fingerprints that aren't mine. It's all good. Anyways, we have this off here. Wow, that is a clean backpack. Look at that so far. Although I have a feeling something's about to ruin that. Get these guys out of here. Okay, Target Masters, there's the backpack that I was waiting for. There it is. I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. That. There's Quake. Actually, kind of excited about this. Decepticon Quake, I should probably say. So there's Quake. And, if I'm not mistaken, one of these is... I believe this is Heater. And... One of these is heater and one of these is tip top. Goodness, I did not want to move down. So, there we go. It's Target Masters right there. So, feel free to leave comments if you guys really want to. You guys don't have to if you don't want to, but feel free to if you'd like to. So, all right, we gotta get this thing transformed here. So, that being said, if you guys do go to your local Ross, now is your time to do it. Now's your time to do it. I went to one of my local Rosses and I saw Studio Series Cheetor. I also saw Shrapnel. I saw Legacy Evolution Shrapnel at Ross as well. So please, guys, if you haven't gotten your Insecticons, now is your chance to complete those. Like this is like your last of last chances to do so. Because I don't think, and I say this with no certainty in my voice, I do not think that the Insecticons are going to get a secondary release. I don't think they are for a couple of reasons. First reason being is that, well, they're Insecticons. You should have gotten them when you had the chance. So, I honestly have no idea what I'm doing with this figure. Truly have no clue what I'm doing, so. But, anywho. So, let's pop that up. There we go. I think that's supposed to go like that. That's supposed to go like that. That's supposed to go like... This is strange. Well, I also think this tank went is strange, but there's nothing I can do about that. Put that in. Put that in. Okay, I see what's gonna happen next. At least I think I do. So. Now I know. Now I know. So, there you go. Totally, feel free to comment. You're more than welcome to. I applaud it. I absolutely do. I love comments. I love commenters. Please feel free to comment. I'm not shy at all. Not the slightest. If you come to judge me, yeah, don't. Just don't. This is how it's supposed to go. Okay, maybe not. Okay. I think I got this right. Okay, this is one of the few times I'm going to insult consult the instructions, because I don't believe I know what I'm doing with this figure at all. All right, so. This is supposed to, yep, that's supposed to go down completely like that and snap in. That's where I'm screwing up. Okay. Obviously, as a pro tip, don't kick your tripod. At least not on purpose. So. That's what it's supposed to look like. And this one's supposed to be the same size. So that's supposed to, what we're going to do Oh, no, 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 no. We don't want that to happen. Definitely don't like that. Definitely don't want that to happen. That's for sure. Okay, there we go. There we go. That's a bit better. That's what I want. That's the ticket. That's the way to do it. Right. Wow. Eventually, I would have gotten there. Like, eventually, I would have figured this out. But because I'm still human, I still have to consult the manual sometimes. So this is a very, very finicky figure. I'm not gonna lie. Very. I don't think an 8-year-old would be able to figure that out within like a 5-minute time frame. So I don't think that's the case. So instructions can go over here. These, I want this one can go here for all I care, and this one can go here again for all I care. But got Quake in his vehicle mode, so yeah. If you guys haven't seen already the review for this guy, don't forget to subscribe because you definitely haven't got to check this guy's review out. It's pretty entertaining. And if you haven't, I do have reviews for all of these guys out as well. So, I mean, you can totally check out those as well. So I'm not saying anything against that. So, also don't forget to subscribe for more content because I try to do this at least 1 to 2 times a week. If you guys definitely want to catch me at any of this, so feel free to leave comments if you would like to. I'm definitely not restricting that in the slightest. So, I am definitely not restricting it. So, if anybody feels like commenting, go for it. You guys can totally do it. So. Ugh, got it. My cat's litter box. It stinks. Yes, I hear you. I hear you, little twig. I hear you. I 100% hear you. So. Ugh. It stinks in here. Letting an incense stick here. It's much better. Bic lighter. Not sponsored. Ugh. So, but anywho. Oh, what's the matter with you, whiny? What's the matter with you, whiny Two-Face? And this is kind of sad. The fact that I can literally just rip this off and have it be there. So, again, we're pooping again. This animal, man. This animal is deciding to take a shit again. And again, I may have spooked him from taking his prior shit earlier. So, if you do see something of the smoky-ish nature, it is because I have a paper towel. This is a true paper towel. It might look like something funky, but it's literally just a paper towel, just all unwrapped and raveled. So, it's because I have a cat who stinks. So, burning a piece of paper helps the smell. No one's going to dispute me on that, so I'm going to leave that be. Catching the ash. So, yeah. You done? Are you done sneaking up the basement? Mm-hmm. So. Purring? Are you purring, huh? Is it purring? I own a kitty cat whom I love dearly, so. Yeah. So, there you go. Jeez, man, you stink. You freaking, like, every time with you, you just, like, stink up the basement entirely. To which, FYI, the reason for that is because I share a basement with this animals because, well, my room is getting refinished. So, gotta make do with what I can. So, gotta deal with this, and I'm going to. So, going to the best way I know how. So, there we go. Alrighty, so I don't see nobody in the comments section yet, although I'd love to. Let's see, what does this do? So, yeah, it's okay. But once again, don't forget to hit that subscribe button because we will be doing a review for this guy sometime in the soon future, like in the near future, probably like later this week future. So don't forget to like keep your notification bells and everything on that. Like just don't forget to keep it all up and do the whole be a subscriber. Don't forget to do that, guys. Like seriously, I don't need to tell you. Don't know how many times I gotta tell you to do that. You guys do it all the time, though. You guys do it, so I'm not saying anything against it. So, there you go. So, yeah, there's this guy. If anybody would like to say any words or comments before we end up ending this out, just let me know what's going on here. So, not gonna lie, I thought this guy was gonna be I thought this guy was gonna be a little bigger, just a little bit. I thought he was gonna be just a little bit bigger. If he was bigger, I honestly don't think I would be upset. I'm not as upset. I'm not really upset with this dude. I'm just a little upset over the fact that it's just not bigger, and it really doesn't have a spot on my shelf. It kind of only fits in with characters like him. Only fits in with characters like him. So, like, say for example, you had Optimus Prime showing up, and then all of a sudden, what if the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles were Transformers as well? So I'm telling you, this is a very, very, very strange set of events here. For all of this to look like it should, and to have this look like it's smaller than it needs to be. So, but I am looking forward to doing this character. I don't know much about this guy. To FYI, those who do not know, in my reviews, oh, hello, the grab bag. Is that a Ninja Turtle? This is actually the Transformers crossovers party wallop. And you can swap out the head right here. Totally swap this piece out. And he's got all of his bits on his backpack here. But let me see here if I can do this. Let me see if I can get this on camera without screwing all of it up. But he's got a backpack full of weapons and everything of that nature. And all of that, you can swap it out for a normal turtle head. You can swap it out for Michelangelo, Donatello, Leonardo, Raphael, and Leonardo being the one that I have equipped already. So the packaging shows it off a little bit better. But honestly, if you were to try and go get this right now, I honestly think you would probably have way better luck going, like, maybe to Target. So, like, if you want to go get this, I would honestly go get this at Target because it's like $25 right now. And this thing is like Voyager class to leader class size. So, for something that, could have been way more expensive than it is, this is actually pretty darn good. So, take note, I got mine. That is so awesome. Do you sell these? I am new. I do not sell these, no. But this is an official Transformer. This is actually an official Transformer. You can actually buy this, like, all of these ones here. You can actually go buy at Target. These are official Transformers that, like, you can go buy these at Target or Walmart. I don't know what other stores you can buy these at. You can buy them at a Kroger store, to my knowledge, but I wouldn't honestly recommend Kroger stores because they jack up the price an extra $10 to $12 for these things. So I choose not to. I choose not to go to Kroger, but honestly, if you were to go to like Target or Walmart, you could honestly probably find this guy pretty easy, and this guy I want to say maybe Honestly, though, if you want to go and go to Ross, you can literally go find this. I went to Ross, never heard of Kroger. Fred Meyer's, Smith's are the only two that I know of in the United States at the very least. So Kroger is it's a grocery chain that it's basically a grocery chain that is it's kind of like the more bougie version of Walmart and Target, if I had to say that. So it's more like the bourgeois kind of version of Walmart and Target. So it's like that, but only just a little bit more, just a little bit more on the spendy side. If I had to really give a definition of Kroger, so but I'm gonna fold this guy down. I want to take a look at these guys really quickly. I'm kind of miffed that these are not like actual really good target masters like the ones that we got with Siege and Earthrise. I really wish these were slightly done better. But here, we'll take a quick look at these really fast here. So here we have these two guys. If I'm not mistaken, this is Heater and this is Tip Top. So at least I think so. Heater, Tip Top. So cute, but I just think it's a little bit unnecessary. But yeah, that's what Kroger is. So, anywho, thank you for tuning in, though, the grab bag. I do appreciate that. Definitely appreciate you tuning in. It's always a good day when we have people show up to showing up and commenting and saying stuff. I definitely appreciate it. I totally do not have a problem with it. Leave comments. It's what engages me with my viewers. So I can't say anything bad against that. So, there you go. That being said, what Transformer would you guys like to see me review next? I've got some stuff that I need to get down off of my list, so some of that stuff's gonna have to wait till after the holidays, and some of that stuff is gonna have to wait till, you know, Ross or Target or Walmart restock their shelves. So, point being. So, point being is that I had this wave's Voyager class long before I had this wave's Deluxe classes. So the Voyager classes for this wave are going to be a little bit elusive to get to, at least from my current experience. So if you guys are looking for the Deluxe classes, to my knowledge, this guy's the most difficult fucker to get a hold of. And this guy's like gonna be the new shelf warmer. This guy and Windblade. So, what's your page about? I was just scrolling reels and just found your video. Well, my channel is basically about Transformers figure reviews, and I do the occasional Thomas the Tank Engine stuff. I used to be more along the lines of Thomas the Tank Engine, but I had to make the swap over to Transformers because I wasn't going to be able to make money doing this unless I did that. So, honestly, it's not the worst thing to have happen, but I do appreciate the Transformers collections because it's one of the few brighter things that I had in my childhood, alongside Thomas the Tank Engine as well. So, but yeah, that's pretty much the whole gist for all of the stuff that I have here on the table. So, well, correction, not the stuff on the table, but that's just the reason for some of the stuff on the table. So. Yeah, that's what my channel's about. So, if you really wanted to, though, you could totally go and check out my old videos. You'll definitely cringe at a few of them because I was definitely a squeaky little teenager. Definitely was, that's for sure. I was definitely a squeaky little teenager, and you guys might get to see Ice Star 552 in there as well. He also was a squeaky little teenager too. So. Yeah. Yeah, it is pretty awesome. So during the day, though, I'm constantly working to pay for this habit slash addiction slash crippling addiction. So, okay, when I say crippling addiction, I don't say it's crippling because it's definitely not crippling me in any sort of way. But it's definitely something that I would not recommend everybody go out and do unless you've been doing it for a while. So, yeah. Alright, so I got these two done. Let's mess with road pig. Yeah, we gotta remember how this guy goes. Oh yeah. Flip those out. That's good there. Yeah. It's been a minute since I messed with road pig too. Interesting. It's been a minute since I truly messed with this guy. Don't want to lose that, that's for sure. I feel the pain from the wallet. Yeah, that's the unfortunate problem. Yeah, your wallet definitely will not be happy with you the next day after you purchase certain things. So just be aware of that, peoples. Just be aware of that. It's definitely not easy for everybody. It's certainly not easy for all the peoples in the world. So push that back down. Push this around. Ugh. Yeah. Let's go down. Ah, that's how it's supposed to go. Let's get it there. There we go. There we go. That's how that's supposed to go. Ick. Go in there. Go in. Go in. Go in. There we go. Aha! Well, sort of. There we go. So, there's that. That's how that's supposed to go. And then this is thrown in there. There. I think that's supposed to go. I don't know. There we go. Here's Road Pig. There we go. Oh, hello, Devin Poon Big Fan Anime. Hello. I'm just gonna call you Anime. What is up? Yes, I am a great collector. I appreciate that statement. There's a lot of things in my collection. A lot of expenses have been made. A lot of purchases have been done over throughout the years. It's not a small thing to behold. So, and as I stated previously, you definitely gotta be careful with your wallet. So, yeah. So, oh, what part of the U.S. are you from? The grab bag. I am from Utah. That is where I am from. Well, yeah, actually, 100%. That's where I'm from. Definitely was not born and raised here, though. That's for sure. So, but yep, I'm in Utah. It's currently like trying to snow outside, so it's trying to give us an early winter. I don't think it's going to happen, but it's trying to. It's trying to, at the very least. So. But yeah, dude, I gotta say, of all of the ones that I've collected so far, this is probably like the version that like has a story behind it. Not to mention, I'm not really paying attention to the presidential candidate race right now. I'm not paying attention to it in the slightest here. So, the OG. Yeah, well this isn't the original Prime. This is the Legacy United American Missing Link, or at least I call it well, it's technically the budget missing link if you really want to get if you really want to get technical, but that's what this is. This is supposed to be just like the American budget missing link. So, yeah. Oh, I never even got to check to see if those things were Blast Effects compatible. Let me see here. Oh, yeah, that's Blast Effects compatible. That's kind of nice. I'm going to assume all of the rest of these are too, so. Target Masters, that's wonderful. That's Blast Effects compatible. I like that. I definitely like that. That's quite nice. Quite nice. So, you have which one? The Missing Link, the OG, or the American Missing Link, or Budget Missing Link? Which one? Which one, anime fan or fan anime or no? I'm just gonna call you anime fan. Which one, anime fan? I gotta know which one are you talking about. So, so, but yeah, I have the Legacy. Oh, the Legacy United one. Yeah, it's a good one. I quite like it. So the reason why I don't have a G1 in here is because well the G1 figures don't tend to last very long on my shelf. What do I mean when I say that? Well, when I stick them on my shelf, I tend to bump into things a lot in my times, and I tend to knock things off the shelf, and things tend to be fragile and they break, so I choose not to mess with them. So, yeah. So I gotta say though, of all these weird ones, I'm very pleased that this guy came out and that this guy came out as well, all within the same year. So the only one that I haven't gotten a hold of yet is the Knight Rider, or is Kit. I haven't gotten a hold of Kit yet. That's the one that I'm trying to get a hold of. I'm just gonna have to wait until it gets to. I'm probably just gonna have to wait till it gets to Ross. It'll eventually get to Ross, because I know for a fact that the crossover that happened last year is going to be the one that is going to end up being at Ross this year. So if you guys did not get your crossovers last year, be aware because you're probably going to get your crossovers again this year. So, the grab bag just subscribed. Hope you all have a great night. Well, you too, the grab bag. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your night. And don't forget to keep playing with your toys, the grab bag. I truly do appreciate everybody who shows up. Literally, anybody who does show up, you are 100% welcome here. So, yes. So, anime fan, how long have you been collecting? Uh, that's a tough question to answer. That's a loaded question. I'm just joking. I've been collecting on a technical note for since I was like 5. If I have to be really honest with you, like I've been collecting since I was like 5 or 6. My very first Transformer was actually the Transformers Cybertron Star Raiders Cannonball. So that was my very, very first one. And thank you, anime fan, for subscribing. I totally appreciate that. I totally appreciate that. Once again, like I said, if y'all do stuff here, you are very welcome here. So, but anywho, that's technically the very first Transformer that I ever owned was the um, Transformer Cybertron Star Raiders Cannonball. And I'm not talking about the Legacy United version. I'm talking about the Legacy, or not the Legacy, the actual Transformers Cybertron line. And hello there, whiny Two Face. That would be my nickname for my kitty cat who is over here, who is just a little whiny. Yes, I know you're a little whiny tonight. So, but yes, I have my cassette animals who are just roaming around in the house. So, well, one of them's in the infirmary. This one's just sitting here. So, but yeah. So yeah, ever since then it was kind of a upward hill battle from there, I guess. Because as soon as that happened, it was like love at first sight. I wanted to know what this was. I wanted to know more about it. Because shortly after that happened, the Transformers, do you have core classes? I do have core classes. I will show them off here in just a moment. As soon as I get done answering, or not even answering, as soon as I continue on with this little bit I'm on here. So I basically, it was just an uphill thing from there, because shortly after I got that Transformer, the 2007 movie came out, and then after the 2007 movie came out, I was hooked for life, and I'm still hooked for life, because you can say I'm a Transformers fan. I have this many Transformers, but can you actually call yourself a Transformers fan because you have this many Transformers? Will you knock it off, little one? I know you're here. I know. I know you're right here. I know. I know. So, but yeah. So let me go get my core class figures, and I shall show them off as best I can. So give me just a moment, and I shall be right back. Alright. These are all just my Studio Series versions. Excuse me. We will go through these in just a moment. And this is the rest of Studio Series 86 and Legacy. So we shall go through each of these one by one. So my newest figure I bought is 86 Studio Series Scrapper. When I start seeing reviews of that stuff and I start seeing it pop up in stores, that's when I'll buy it. I don't usually buy it until I see it in stores. So, but take note, I am a very avid collector, so I'm very, very frequent. I frequent all of the fun places to go, like Target, Walmart, like the toy stores, the Ross, all those places. All those places I go to on a somewhat daily basis. So like I have no fear of not collecting what I want to collect. So. Come on, why can't they just give us a core class frenzy already? They already have a decent mold for it. We just need to figure out a way to turn it into a... Well, on a technical note they did, but why couldn't they give us an actual Studio Series frenzy from 2007? Thank you very much. So, here you are... This one. This one. So we shall go over these one by one and where I was at when I purchased these figures in particularly. So we shall go through these from Legacy to Studio Series 86. We'll start there. So, alright, so as soon as we get this guy up, these two up, so last one up. Okay, so we'll start off with Legacy first, and then we'll make it into Studio Series. Well, we'll go this way. on the core class scale. So, for starters, Walmart. I believe 2021. They had clearance sale. This guy was there. Had actually no, that's a lie. Not this one. That was a different one. This one I particularly got from a Facebook friend. Somebody had wanted one that I had, and I wanted this. So we messaged each other back and forth, made the trade. This is what I got. So this guy, this one I believe was Walmart. This Wheelie was the one at Walmart. It was just lying on the counter, and I was like, all right, you got to come home with me. So next one would be Legacy Tasmanian Kid. Excuse me. I have so many of these things as names on here, and I know every single one of them by name. That, and take note, you don't see the boxes. There's nothing in my hands here, so I have to know all of these. What is up, Megatronus Prime? It's been a minute since I've seen you. Hello, hello, hello. Megatronus Prime is a recurring viewer on the channel. Go back and watch some of those, and you may find out about that. But Tasmanian Kid, it was the very first Legacy United figure that I ended up purchasing. So yeah. So this was one of the last figures, that I got from Legacy Evolutions. This guy I actually got at a Comic-Con in Utah. They were doing a Comic-Con out in the West Valley. That Comic-Con's actually coming up later this week, actually. So if you guys do want to go check that out, go check it out. It's freaking amazing. So, but this guy was actually a gift from one of the vendors who I was working with at that Comic-Con. So yeah, and this guy was next after I purchased him. So yeah, this guy, I was waltzing about my local Target, and I just couldn't resist picking it up because, I have to finish out have to figure it out. How have you been? I have been amazing, Megatronus Prime. How have you been? I would love to know. So I'm gonna continue on with this. So, but yeah, so that's pretty much everybody from here over except for this guy. This guy, I purchased it right at the beginning of the Legacy line when Blaster was getting a reissue in Legacy right after Kingdom. I had a Kingdom Blaster on hold, but somebody came in from underneath me and bought it, and I did not know about it until days later. So, did you watch? I did watch Transformers 1. I did watch Transformers 1, Anime Fan. I definitely did. It is a wonderful movie. I think it is amazing. So I thought that movie was quite good. I just feel like there were a couple of things that I wish could have been done and tweaked a little bit more. Like for the fact that Michael Bay is attached to this movie. Why is Michael Bay attached to an animated film? So, yeah. Did you watch it too, Anime Fan? I'll bet you did. So, this guy, I actually got this guy out in Colorado. I was out in... Where was I? I think I was in... Where was I? I was in Colorado. I think I was in Denver. It was either Denver or Boulder. I can't remember which one. But I was in Colorado, and I went to an antique store, and they had this guy sitting in a case in his package right next to and underneath a Studio Series Devastator with the third-party DNA Design upgrade kit. It was the most beautiful thing I had ever seen. So, this guy I hid from Target for like 2 weeks before they finally found out, and I was like, all right, fine, I can buy it, so I'll buy it. So I bought it. This guy was shortly after the Transformers and the announcement for which figures were going to be released. I had this guy like immediately afterwards, because I don't remember if you guys do remember this. When they released this guy and this guy simultaneously, these two ended up coming out like shortly right at like literally their wave was like boom right after that PulseCon. So I'm still wondering what happened to Peter Cullen in the Transformers. Well, okay, so let me explain what happened with that. So the reason why Peter Cullen did not voice Optimus Prime or come back to voice Optimus Prime in Transformers 1 was because, to my knowledge, Peter Cullen wants to retire. And honestly, as an 80-year-old man, I can 100% agree with that. And once again, I can 100% agree that the mantle needed to be passed down. However, the mantle was passed down already to Gary Chalk. So, and no, we're not going to talk about Badassatron, or Keegan Michael B, as I call him. So, but the guy wants to retire. Let him retire. Let him go graciously. It's fine. We can work this through. So there's nothing wrong with Peter Cullen not being in the movie. I don't have an issue with that one bit. It was very clear from the beginning that this was not going to have any resemblance for Peter Cullen. Or not resemblance for Peter Cullen, but that the movie was not going to have Peter Cullen in it at all. So that was very clear from the beginning. So, anywho, these two I bought back to back. This guy had not yet hit the shelves, and this guy was like just hitting the shelves. So I was trying to get both of them simultaneously, and it just didn't work out. I got this in a trade from another YouTuber. Keeping his name nameless. So, yeah, I got this guy from a trade, so don't worry about that. This guy, you can actually probably still go out and go find this guy. I really will not be surprised if this guy is the next one that shows up at Ross and everybody is buying it. So, or is it because it was the voicing by Orion because he wasn't Prime? I don't think so. I don't think so for two specific reasons. Because the whole idea of the movie, and I'm not even gonna lie here, the whole reason of the movie is basically this. It's basically this, the movie. It's Orion Pax becomes Optimus Prime. Optimus Prime gets the Matrix. Whole thing. I'm not even spoiling the movie. I'm not even spoiling the movie at all. So that's just the thing. Is it's just not, it's one of those things where I don't understand why it's getting the, like, it's not why Peter Cullen is getting the bash for not being in the movie. And I'm not saying that you're bashing him. I'm just saying that it's not, I don't think it's appropriate for that man to have to continuously feed us over and over and over and over again, lines after lines, going to Comic Cons, going to conventions, going to theaters, going to premieres, having to go back into the voice acting booth, having to go do all of that. As a man in his mid 80s, I can understand that that is a frustrating issue because you're getting old, you're going to have mobility issues, there's problems that are going to be arising. So so honestly, the fact that it wasn't Peter Cullen is a miracle because that would have literally just been, oh, money, 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 money. That Mr. Krabs, money, 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 money. That kind of thing going on. And it would not have worked out for everybody in the end. And I think we would have gotten something along the lines of like a Revenge of the Fallen kind of thing. And when I say Revenge of the Fallen, I don't mean like Optimus Prime's, not in the movie or he doesn't have lines in the movie, but where the movie would not have benefited from Optimus Prime's appearance, regardless of who's voicing him or regardless of what's happening. So I don't think that it was bad that he wasn't in the movie, but I also don't think it wasn't. I don't think it was bad that he wasn't in the movie, but I also don't think it wasn't not good that he wasn't in the movie because I think he could have said the very last word, if at all. So that would have been it. I would have been, even if that was the case, I still would have been fine with it either way. And I still don't care that he wasn't in the movie because of that. So, all right, let's get into the last of these core classes. This one I found tucked away behind a Walmart shelf. Somebody tried to hide it away for themselves, and I snagged it before they could get to it, so had to have it. And then I actually got these as a gift from one of my friends. So they were they graciously gifted me the RC triplets. Before now, they're all coming out in a 3-pack. or they're coming out in a well, correction, they're coming out in a 5 pack disguised as a 3 pack. So, oh, hold on here. He is 83. Yeah, as a man in his 80s, I think he's entitled to say he can do whatever. So, what is your least favorite combiner? Okay, well that depends because I haven't had many combiners. I have Studio Series 86 or not 86. I have Studio Series Devastator. That's the one that I have, and I'm trying to get into the combiners, but I just can't. I find very now take note, it's very difficult for me personally, the person behind this camera. Can I give you Megatron from Transformers 1? I already have one. I appreciate the thought on that, but I already have one. So, if, I truly do appreciate the thought on that there, but I've already got one, so it's all good. So, but so anyways, the point being is that I see no reason to massively collect a combiner. And when I say massively collect, I mean I need to see I need to see all the ins and outs of the figure before I make a purchase. So when I'm only given prototype images and prototypes shown at like PulseCon, I have a massive problem with that because I can't see it without it being painted in package and completed 100% before they show it off as a massive Titan class or whatever have you. So, yeah, I'll show you my Transformers 1 collection. Just give me a second here while I grab all of the rest of these things and I take them over to a designated spot. So, give me just a brief moment. So, I will be right back with that. Give me just a second. I'm taking all of this in one trip. I have to walk all the way to the other side of the basement, drop all this off, grab all the Transformers 1 figures, and then come right back. So, I shall be right back. I do have all of them. I was not lying. So, when will the live end? When I feel like it. So, about I give you Bumblebee from Transformers 1. My dad works at the company and they have one. Which one? Do they have this one or do they have the Studio Series one? Because I need to do a comparison for both of these. So, I need to do a comparison. So, if it's the Studio Series one, I'll totally take you up on that offer. I also have Prime Changers Alpha Trion. So, here we go. There's that one. I also have the Prime Changer Sentinel Prime. I'm literally trying to get all the Studio Series and the Transformers 1 toys to compare all of them. So, I also have the Quintesson High Command as well. Apparently, this one's really hard for everybody to get a hold of. I don't understand why. I truly do not understand why. Out here in Utah, we get pretty much everything as fast as it possibly can get out here. So, I do also have Prime, and this one actually does have the Matrix of Leadership, but it's the wrong color. What is up, Skibbity Jacket? Welcome back. I saw you. I saw you from the other day. I recognize your tag. Welcome, welcome. And this is the Studio Series Megatron. As I stated previously, I do have Studio Series Megatron, so... Sentinel Prime is a betrayer. Yes, he is a betrayer. I'm very much aware. However, we're trying not to... Well, okay. I'm not going to say anything because that also may be a problem for other people. So, I'm trying not to say anything until it is completely out of theaters. So, please do not be... like, telling and spoiling the movie for people here, so... Yeah, one thing that I found really interesting was apparently this guy was really difficult to get a hold of as well. This guy was a problem to get a hold of. And apparently also this guy's a problem to get a hold of, and this guy's a problem to get a hold of. And the only reason why I didn't buy Prime and Bumblebee together is because I have Studio Series Prime, and Prime Changer's Bumblebee is pretty much okay by itself. So, but yeah, I do like the movie. I honestly would hope, and I say this with a fingers crossed. So you got the Studio Series Bumblebee. Is it this Bumblebee exactly like the Studio Series Transformers One Bumblebee? I would totally take you up on that offer. So totally take you up on that offer. So, but yeah, I was gonna say message me privately in one of the in on a video, and we'll discuss further. So, but yeah, so I have the Prime Changers Bumblebee is pretty cool. One thing I'm a little bit miffed about with all of these guys in particularly, not well, actually no, I would say even with him. This guy not so much, but all of these guys, minus Bumblebee, do not have transformation cogs. Like they don't have T cogs in their chest. Like I Sentinel Prime doesn't have one, Optimus Prime certainly doesn't have one, but yet Bumblebee does. I just don't understand. So, I mean, if you totally want to do that, man, you are total and like you're totally giving it to me free of charge. Like there's totally no strings attached with it. Like if you're truly willing to do that, message me down below, or not down below. Message me on a separate video, not this one, but message me on a separate video. We can put the comments on private, and I'll give you an address that you can ship it to. So, just be aware of that. So, but yeah, there's this going on, which I still find very entertaining that this guy is like one of the harder ones to get a hold of. I still find it really weird. And not to mention this guy, too. This guy also is really hard to get a hold of. I just don't get why. So, but yeah, I mean, I'm looking for the Studio Series ones to come out. I can't wait for those to come out. I'm waiting, so excited for those to come out. So, this is the Prime Changers version. This is definitely not the Studio Series version. So, yeah. But anyways, I think we might have the live go on for another maybe 15, 20 minutes. So which one are you looking for, Megatronus Prime? Are you looking for this one in particularly, or are you looking for the Studio Series one? Because the Studio Series one is the one that everybody's going to go for, and everybody's going to want to buy it. Everybody's going to want to have it on their shelves. They're going to want to be having. They're going to want to have it probably like betraying one of these guys. So you know what's going to happen with it. So. And the one thing I did not check with this Sentinel Prime to be in particular is I did not bother to check to see if that was Blast Effects compatible, and apparently it is. So, yeah. I definitely did like Sentinel Prime's role in the film. Definitely was very, very happy about that. So, can't say anything wrong about how that turned out. So, but like I said, once everything starts going to Ross, that's when everybody's going to start doing more stuff with it. So, what's up, Scooby? Quick question. What is the best Transformers 1 figure so far? Because I might buy it. My dad is the one who made a drum, the one you have. Made a drum. I don't know what you mean by made a drum, but you're looking to get this one. I'm going to tell you right now, best tip to do this is go to every single Target you can find. So that's my best description and best thing I can tell you to do. So yeah. And oh, thank you. Thank you very much. I so much appreciate that. Thank you so much, man. Like truly. Like truly, I appreciate that. I definitely appreciate that. Thank you very much. I definitely appreciate that. So people are probably not gonna buy it because when you date it in the movie, there's this problem gonna be in the box. What do you mean? I don't understand by that. But yeah, no, thank you. I totally appreciate that. They're anime fan. I totally appreciate that. Thank you for loving this channel. I love my channel too. I love my channel too. It took me a long time to build it to where it is now. So yeah. Keep this going for another 15 or so minutes. So yeah. You know, usually what I do with my boxes after I'm done with them is I usually burn them. So it's usually what I do. So Megatron is prime. Megatron. Uh, no, there isn't a massive problem out of the box. The only problem that I would really say is an issue is this is my issue. I do not like this. This to me felt extremely lazy. So I'm sorry you're not allowed in your Target. I can't help you there, buddy, because the only places that I've actually found any of these are Walmart, or not Walmart, are Target. This guy in particular, this is the only one that I've seen in Target. So this one I've only seen in Target. I've seen this guy once at a Walmart, and then I never saw him again. That being said, yeah, why are you not allowed in your Target? Should we all be concerned as to why you're in this chat thread? And why you're offering me Studio Series figures that haven't been released yet? Should we be concerned about that? People are probably destroy, break the box. I don't care if they break the box or not. Do you know what I do with my boxes that I don't want? In particularly this one here. This one here. I just finished and wrapped review last night. Last night. Then uploaded it. This figure right here. I'm going to take this box, and then I'm going to take this lighter right here, and I'm going to light this on fire, and it's going to go in my fire pit. I do not care about boxes that are broken, destroyed, and or old, and or of figures that are almost non-consequential to me owning or getting rid of. So it does not matter what happens to the box to me. It's going to get shown off regardless if it's broken or not, and then it's going to then it's going to either be thrown in the garbage or it's going to be kept as a keepsake until I can actually get a regular old box again. So I still don't understand what that has to do with you not being allowed in Target Megatron as Prime. Yeah, you can find these in a Walmart. Heck, I found this guy in a Walmart. But this guy I've only ever found in a Target. And this guy I've found once in a Walmart. So, and this guy is a Walmart exclusive. So you can only find this guy at Walmart. This guy and the Prime Changers Optimus Prime are both pretty much there all the time. So, yeah. Don't matter about them. So, we'll go ahead and keep this going for another 10 minutes or so, and then we'll wrap it up. So, but because I fell a man of a mess, and so they kicked me out. I don't understand that at all, but from what I'm guessing is that you fell, made a mess, Target didn't like that, and they kicked you out and banned you. I'm still confused as to how that's massively an issue unless you knocked over an entire aisle of food or wine or juice or bottled something that can't be replaced or be replaced very easily. So I don't know unless that's unless that's the case, I can't understand why you got kicked out of a Target. So, but that's not for us to really be concerned about. That's for you to be concerned about, sir, not for me. We're here tonight to continuously have fun. So that being said, I'm really, really curious as to how this video game is going to play out. I can't wait for this to come out next year. So that's like the one thing that I'm like very, very curious to know. Like this video game is going to probably be the death of me. The reactivate game. I'm just waiting for it to come out. I just can't. I can wait, but I can't wait. So it's one of those. It's one of those games that is just one of those like I need to have it now, but I can't sit and wait. So, yeah. So that being said, Megatronus Prime, if you can't say anything nice, don't say it at all. I'm just gonna say that. Just gonna say it very nice. So, but it's all good. Um, it's fine, dude. Don't worry. People get kicked out of get kicked out of Targets and WalMarts all the time. Don't worry about it, man. It's all good. It's not why we're here. Why we're here tonight is to have fun and talk about this stuff for at least the very next 9.5 minutes. So. So, it's all good. So, I might just end it now if that's the case. So. Anyhow, I think we'll just. Well, hold on. My first figure is Power of the Primes Optimus Prime. Yeah, I'm not gonna say it's a bad figure. It's actually a really good figure. I do really think it's a good figure. I just think that it was a figure. I don't feel like they were. I feel like them re-releasing this figure was something along the lines of a higher up move where it was like, hey, we've got don't we have a figure of Optimus Prime already turning into Mega or into Optimus or Orion Pax turning into Optimus Prime? Don't we have a figure that already looks like that? So they were like, yeah, I think we already do. And so they then were like, all right, well, let's re-release this during the time of, Transformers 1 when it had absolutely nothing to do with the movie. Seriously, they released this figure right here. They released this figure for no other reason other than it was to continuously promote this movie. That's the only reason that figure was re-released. Now, am I sad that it was re-released? Absolutely not. I am not sad in the slightest that it was re-released. I'm very happy it was re-released. So, I bet it's not going to come out next year. What do you mean by it's not going to come out next year? I knew the reason why they re-released the figure was because they were trying to promote the Transformers 1 movie. That's the only reason they did that. It's literally Optimus Prime or Orion Pax turning into Optimus Prime. There's no other reason that they would have done that. Not could have, that they would have done that. So, all right, we'll keep this going for another 6 minutes here, and then we will end out the live stream. So, at minute 5, we will begin the end credits or intro. So, if you got any last minute questions, now would be your time to ask them. And also, I'm going to take this time once more, and I'm going to say it before the end of the live stream again. Don't forget to subscribe. We're doing these sorts of weird live streams at random times during the week anyway. So please, don't forget to subscribe so you can be notified of these. Seriously. I enjoy having fun conversations like this. Like, how would I have known that Megatronus Prime is not allowed to go into a Target? So, yeah. Thank you for subscribing anyways, Devin Poon Big Fan Anime or Anime Fan. Thank you very much for subscribing. And once again, I know there are those who are with us who have subscribed, so I'm just saying that for those who haven't. So, don't forget, people. So, once this guy hits Ross, I think it's going to be very entertaining that this guy was once going for $25. He's probably going to end up going for right around $35 again at Ross. So don't be surprised if that's the case. Yeah, so. and I also want to take this time to say, don't forget to check out all the playlists that I've got on my channel. I've got some pretty weird playlists. Weird ones. The old ones, definitely for sure, were weird. Definitely were weird. That's for sure. Thinking maybe the next live stream I do, we live stream some video games. So. So. What do you hate most about collecting, anime fan? Definitely curious about that one. What do you hate the most about collecting? Me personally, I think the thing I hate the most about collecting is the fact that every time there's a new figure, they always have to make a repaint of it, no matter what it is. Like if it's an Optimus Prime, they have to make a repaint into Nemesis Prime. If there's a ooh, criminy, I don't like that. But if there's a repaint of or if there's a well, this is a given, but if there's an Ironhide, there's always a Ratchet, or vice versa. So, yeah, that's what you're about to say. I was gonna say the thing that's definitely the thing I hate the most about it is the fact that they're always redoing figures and they're always redoing it the exact same way. There's never a day like that's how I knew this guy was gonna be redone into Ape Link. There was no way he wasn't. So, and you know, that's basically how I knew this guy was gonna get a repaint into Ape Link. So, I'm just glad that this one definitely cancels out the need for repaints because it gives you all of the accessories to turn into the multiple turtles in the back here. So, that's the thing that I do love about this figure because it already takes care of the repaint for you. So, see you later, Megatronus Prime. You have a good rest of your evening. And I'm going to say this now to the rest of everybody else who is also watching, so you too have a good rest of your evening. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to, oh, what is up? Lemon Lime Studios. Hello, hello. You're coming in right as we were about to end things. Just as you know, but anywho. Do not for Tarn is pretty cool. Yes, you're right. He is pretty darn cool. They're anime fan. But do not forget to subscribe to Jordy's Rail videos. Do not forget to check out Riveted Reviews, Riveted Rail Fan, Patrick with the Y, iStar552, Bravely GG, Take Along Productions, The Good, the Bad, the Awesome, and New York Toy Hunter, as they all have done some amazing work for me, with me, and we have all contributed to some good work in the past. So do not forget to check them out as well. And do not forget to check out the weird, wacky playlists that I've got going on my actual channel. So you're going to have to subscribe for all of that. So thank you very much, Lemon Lime Studios, for subscribing. I definitely appreciate that. Definitely appreciate that. So, anywho, do not forget to do that. And also, as always, do not forget to keep playing with your toys.